Don't be a pussy, goddammit.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Anyway,
Let me read the script real quick. Okay. Welcome to the first ever podcast of Slightly Tilted. Sorry to get the memo. Go through people intro. Okay.
Hashtag scripted.
Jesus. So today joining us, we've got a couple of the main people for the podcast. We are still missing like 3 or 4 people, right? I think. Like it's your yeah. But today we have Devin, aka Fugitive.
Hi, how are ya?
There you go. Just kind of introduce yourself.
Yep.
We got Craig as well. Good intro. Okay. We have Fig joining
My
us.
name's Craig.
hello.
And then we have Nerds. My dad left me.
Hi.
Wow. Enthusiastic
Best intro.
right there. All right. We might have Toxin join us a little bit later. To this episode, we have no special guests. If Toxin does join, he will be our special guest for the evening. But basically, 2 of you guys know how this works. It's just me and Devin. That's all it is. But we're going to answer a quick question about what the podcast is going to be about. Basically, it's going to be about just us answering some questions on basically anything, sports, video games, politics, psychology, that kind of stuff. If you have a question for us that you'd like to be answered in the next video, then go ahead and leave that in the comments below or message any one of us on Instagram. I'll leave all of our links in the description. If your comment doesn't get featured in the next video, then just keep repeating that comment or keep coming up with new questions. And eventually we'll fit you guys in. So we're looking at like around an hour for each episode. That's at least how long it's going to be, like talking wise. Hopefully, it might be.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I'll make it up to an hour with the intros and stuff like that. So yeah, but first, let's go ahead and get straight into the gaming section. Everybody's favorite section.
My favorite.
Yeah. All right. So first question is, what's your favorite video game? We're gonna start off with Nerds first.
Halo Reach.
All right. Cool.
All right, why is that your favorite?
I will go.
Because I've always played it as a kid, and it's just a game I grew up on.
Okay. I was actually PlayStation 3 player, so I didn't.
And you?
I'm sorry. I have forsaken Bill Gates. All right. Fig, what's your favorite video game?
I'd have to say Rainbow right now. I don't know why. Just because. Yeah.
All right. Craig, favorite video game?
Well, he's on Forza, so
Okay.
playing Forza.
I don't know where he went, but okay.
Might be okay.
He has to be. All right. Devin, go ahead.
I'm back. Sorry. What was
God damn it.
God damn it, Craig. We're going over
This is
what
great.
your favorite video game is.
Call of Duty World at War, Nazi zombies.
Oh, we weren't really talking about game modes. Okay, we're looking. Devin,
That counts, alright.
fine.
Rainbow Six because I know life it. That's it.
You know what? We're gonna ignore that. I was kidding about that, Devin. Just go on. Probably say my favorite video game would be probably Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Okay, moving on because nobody cares.
Yeah, that's
True that.
lackluster. We're gonna skip that question. All right, here is a better question. So nerds, you're gonna start this off. So, do you like to play single player games? If so, recent one you've played.
I do like playing single player games. I played Skyrim a lot. That would be cool if I had a multiplayer, but single player was fun by itself. But most recent one I played was probably Dying Light.
Interesting. I've actually never played Dying Light. I've heard of it, just haven't played it. But Fig, same question to you.
I don't really like single player games that much. I like talking to people. But what's the game called? Borderlands 3. That's fun to play with. By myself. It's easy. Yeah.
All right, Craig.
Borderlands 3.
Do you like to play single
Really
player
fun.
games? That doesn't really answer the question. Josh.
Yes, that was the answer. That's
You
the
didn't
best
say-
single player game.
Okay. Okay, well, you could have just said, yes, and then Borderlands 3,
Sorry, I'm playing Call of Duty Mobile right now.
Okay.
This guy. All right, Devin's connecting right now, so we'll skip him.
I'm liking.
Devin, then to you.
Sorry, what's the question?
Do you like to
Repeat it, please.
single player games? If so, what was the most recent one you've played?
Oh, it's 100% Stardew Valley. Best game in A.
All right then. All right. I'd say there's definitely times where I like to play single player games, but for the most part, I like to play multiplayer games. So yeah, that answers that question.
Your favorite game is a one-player game.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. But that was back when I was like 14 or 15 and I had like no friends. So yeah. I mean, it might have been it might be depressing, but I had like no girlfriends, no real close friends to really.
You still don't.
Okay, listen. You don't need to pull that out. All right. All right.
Hey.
That was.
That was a
it's-
low blow.
Still true though.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alright, I gotta go.
We get it. We get
I'll
it.
be back though.
All right.
See yes.
So, moving on to sports now. That was the gaming section. A lot of
That's
questions.
it?
Yeah, that's it. This might be a shorter podcast actually because there's not a lot of questions to go on. So, sports stuff. We'll start off with American football. So, what is everybody's American football team? Like, what's their favorite team?
That's a tough one.
See, I'm a 49, but also I raised in a Dallas Cowboys environment, so they're pretty much equal for me.
So, all right, nerds is 49ers and Cowboys. Craig?
Seahawks.
Okay, going with this.
Yeah,
Devin, what's your
yeah,
favorite?
because that's where I'm from.
49ers.
Oh, okay. They still suck. So,
I don't watch
the only
football.
undefeated team in the NFC. They don't suck.
they're going to suck still.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they
I
are.
know they played like the Buccaneers, the Steelers, and someone else, but hey, those teams can be good.
No. Don't even try. All right. I'll probably say that it's the Saints. Saints fan my whole life, baby. That's how you know it.
Oh,
All right.
It's kind of upset that the Saints beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know. I was thrilled about that. Although
It was a very boring game. It was
it
like
was,
the game last year when the Cowboys played the Saints, like a very low scoring game.
it was. I will say, since the Saints lost Breeze and they had to replace him with Bridgewater, I'm gonna say Bridgewater's not gonna be. Saints are gonna be having like their defense is gonna have to come out and perform every single game now. Like with Breeze,
Earlier,
they could get away with like giving up a couple of touchdowns, but with Bridgewater, they can't move the ball as well as they can.
and like earlier, Romo days where he was actually good. Whenever they played the Saints, it was pretty high scoring. It was intense. Same
Mm.
as goes like the Broncos when they played Peyton Manning. Those are really good matchups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the football season plays out at least. But speaking of football, we're talking about European football now. I don't know if you guys watched that, but Champions League happened on Tuesday, and Tuesday and Wednesday. Um, Tuesday was a pretty, like, probably one of the hottest games that everybody wanted to see. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of European soccer, but
No.
all right then. This is gonna be my kind of spiel. All right, I can talk for hours.
Yup.
All right, cool. So
Oh, we know.
Tuesday night, Bayern played Tottenham in North London, and Bayern Munich beat Tottenham 7-2 at Tottenham Stadium, and I was excited. I was ecstatic about that. Of course, Bayern's gotten quite a few upgrades. They've got at right back now. They've got Pulisic, or no, not Pulisic. It's Perisic. They've got Coutinho. They've got a couple of new players, but their attack is absolutely ridiculous. So, like, especially during that game, Serge Gnabry scoring 4 goals, Lewandowski scoring 2, and Kimmich scoring 1. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Especially against the kind of caliber that Tottenham has. So I was ecstatic to see how that actually turned out. It was actually pretty funny because like I knew the game was that day, and like during class I checked the score line, and it was like 3-2. That was no, it was 4-2 with like 56 minutes, and I was like, okay, so Bayern's got a pretty easy win here. And then I checked back like 20 minutes later, and it's 6-2, and I'm wondering what the fuck did I just miss? Like, what happened? So it was pretty funny to watch that. Actually, I had a lot of fun. So that was my whole spiel there. Obviously, you guys aren't intrigued in that, so we're going to move on to the next segment of psychology. So this question was these next two questions were from Nerds Friends. This one is what would you do if you won the lottery?
I would invest in a gaming franchise for sure.
What do you mean by what do you franchise?
Like Cloud9, things like that. It's probably not gonna be as big as Cloud9, but
Oh, okay.
I want to do that.
So,
No,
so
I mean,
like, would you build up an organization, or would you like invest in an already
yeah, I'll
made?
start from. I'll probably it won't be me in it, but I'll probably start from Siege. Try to get like good Siege players, and maybe start from lower leagues. Try to get in highest pro league level, and then if we do good, if we get bigger, we'll expand on to other games like League of Legends, Rocket League, and hopefully
I respect that.
a big franchise.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Craig, what would you do if you won the lottery?
invest in land, just like land, you know.
Okay, short answer. Devin, what would you do?
10K PC.
I think that's what
10K
we all do.
PC.
I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
what we definitely get a PC first.
that and buy a truck.
That you can do that too, I guess. Yeah. I think I probably have to go with the same thing as like nerds. Like invest it, but invest it in like an account so I can make more money off of it. And then obviously get a sports car and a PC. That's what I do.
I mean,
Ooh, what
after
kind of sports car?
you make the gaming franchise, I would like have extra money, so I probably like I always want to have this like lawnmower idea, like in coding and robotics. Like it's gonna be an automatic mower, and then it has like weed cutters on the side. It will be small. It will be powered by solar panels. It will be detection thingies that would detect rocks in the way. Will filter through rocks. Get a
Okay.
machine like that. It has like a charging station, so
Inventor.
uh, and it could like detect when your grass is like above 2 inches. Like you'll set a certain amount, it'll detect. You'll have like a little scanner in the ground. After it detects it, the thing goes outside after it just got charged, and it mows your lawn, and it goes back into its charging station.
Okay.
Well,
Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
nerds. He's gonna be the billionaire.
Yeah. Apparently, he's already making plans. I think for
Elon Musk of lawnmowers.
sports cars wise, I'd probably go with that Ferrari I was driving last night when me, you, and Craig were playing Forza. Probably between that, an Aston Martin, or a McLaren. One of those. One of those.
How much was the lottery boo worth?
I don't know, what is the lottery worth right now?
A lot.
Let's check this out, boys. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing with funny people tonight.
Ouch.
Whoa!
I mean, come on, we're missing Teddy, we're missing Fig. I mean, Fig doesn't talk much, actually.
Hey, I am second just behind Teddy. Actually,
Alright,
I'm
let's
further
hear-
than-
Let's hear a joke then, huh? Wise guy.
can it be any joke, or does it have to be appropriate?
It could be any joke. I could just edit it out.
Something about Jews.
Oh,
Racist-
okay. We can't put that in.
No, it's getting bleeped.
All right, bet. All right, so there's a black man, a Mexican man, a white man, and a Japanese man on top of a roof, like a burning building, and they have no way down, and they're probably gonna die. So the Japanese person walks up to the ledge and says, "This is for my people." Jumps off. All right. The Mexican man walks up to the ledge and says, "This is for my people." Jumps off. The black man walks to the ledge and says, "This is for my people." He hits a white man and throws him off the roof.
Yikes.
That was a. Okay, that was a little too much there. I wasn't that bad.
Oh,
Hey.
not bad.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't
Why
fun.
is Beyonce saying left to the left? Because black people have no rights.
Okay. That's
Yep. Nope.
That's
I'll
getting
put
edited
that.
out. That's getting edited out. Yeah. That's gonna be gone right there, boys. Gone. All right. So now I've determined nerds is quote unquote the funniest for some reason.
Sterile.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next question here. What is your favorite dream? Like whatever, like your favorite dream you've ever had.
All right. There's like, when I used to live in Montana, I would always like dream about going to like Six Flags here in Texas because I only been once when I actually lived here, but when I moved to Montana, I kind of missed it. And I had this dream where I went to Six Flags with all my classmates, and it was super fun. My grandma was there; she drove all of us in the bus. and we went to Six Flags.
Okay. Okay. Craig, favorite dream?
Going to California and seeing Ryan and Devin.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's too cheesy.
I'm
And then
watching
going
YouTube,
to a whole
bud.
bunch of stuff.
We're doing squad trip Disneyland at some point. Doing that. We're doing that.
One day.
One day. One day.
That'd be amazing.
That would be. Devin, favorite dream?
Can't talk about it.
Oh, it's about a girl.
Yeah, why? Why can't you talk about this, Devin?
Yeah,
Is
well, obviously, mine and Ryan's are gonna be about girls. I mean, am I wrong?
No. Yeah, because that was not my favorite.
Yes.
My favorite dream was way better. My favorite dream
yeah?
was way better. Yeah, bet. I mean, so my favorite dream was I'm like playing like a professional soccer team, winning trophies, winning the World Cup, that kind of stuff. I mean, getting a girl to go along with it, yeah,
Exactly.
that's ideal. That's ideal.
It still has something to do with it, alright?
No, but mine was not centered around a girl. Okay, it was centered around my career as a professional soccer player. All right. So, Devin, can we get some more details on this dream that you had?
Oh,
Is it that one girl?
Of course, it's that one girl.
God fucking damn it.
What do you think?
It's also something to do with my career path, alright?
Your career? Oh, okay.
It had something to do with me pulling over somebody. Alright, that's it.
What?
Pulling over. Moving on.
It's getting weirder, right?
Moving on.
This
Getting weird.
Really, oh, look at
This is. Oh, what? Oh, so now this bastard decides to get on. Well then.
Everybody invite Teddy.
Yeah, just invite him. We're getting the funny guy into the group. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was kidding, nerds. I was kidding. Calm
The
down.
second, the
Calm-
second
calm-
most funniest guy in the group.
Yeah. I mean, I have my funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
Funny moments, uh-huh.
What? I have my moments, okay? They're just like not as prominent and not
1 in 20 chance.
exactly. It's like that. Just like the
It's like
kind
when
of
I got that
chance
1 in
of
20
me getting a
on
girlfriend.
GTA 5. If you went and find someone like and hung out with them, then yeah, you would find the right person.
I do hang out with people, bruv. I do my
Not
best.
guys, girls.
I do hang out. Okay.
In calculus class, my friend called me out. This was the first girl I've talked to. And he literally yelled it out in class.
What happened?
That's what I would do.
So, alright, so we were in calculus, right? Pre-calculus
Yeah.
or whatever. And we were turning in my homework, and this girl was walking by, and she talks to me, and she says something to me, and I just stare at her,
What'd she say to you?
and then I don't remember.
You're just like,
And then he starts laughing and says, "This is the first girl you've talked to."
just sitting there like.
The most awkward thing.
I feel like Devin didn't even like hear her talk because he was so
I
astonished that she
didn't.
actually talked to her. That she actually talked to him. You just hear her. Devin just sitting there like.
Dude, I have horrible hearing.
When it comes to girls, yeah.
Wow.
I like to call like girls at our school babes, so like it makes them awkward. It's so funny.
What do you call them?
Babes.
Babes.
Oh, Ryan's definitely gonna try that.
Yes.
Usually people do that when they're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. If I
Okay,
tried
but I
that,
told
I'd
her-
probably get fucking knocked the hell out. Honestly,
I know, right?
I'm not that kind of guy to be able to go around and say that. You know.
You can't say that stuff.
No, you can't.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Not where we live.
No. Texas, you probably get away with that. I mean, it's full of a bunch of rednecks down there, so
Hey,
Exactly.
half them are
Down
cousins.
there.
So, yeah, yeah. All right.
Ooh, I got a question.
All right. Let's hear it.
So, if you could move to any state in the United States, what state would you move to?
Nice.
And it comes along with a free house, so you don't have to worry about
Oh,
it.
Oh. Oh. Hmm.
I already know what state Craig's gonna pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, California.
Yes. No.
Actually, I am going to choose California. La Habra.
Yeah, nerds coming to the party house.
Yeah, but I want to live in La Habra. I want to join the Los Midgets game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well then, Craig, where would you like to move to?
Alaska. Like, yeah, kind of like anywhere in Alaska.
All right, all right. Devin.
Great, god damn it. Alright, Texas.
Texas. Wow.
'Cause guns.
Wait, you don't like being in Alaska?
No,
Wait, who's
that was
Texas?
my second favorite. I did say Texas.
Okay. She's a different option right now. Texas is boring.
Now if you blow
take,
shit
it,
up.
take it from the guy who's actually lived there. Okay.
Please. Alright? You can blow stuff up in Texas.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
let
don't
me
need a
just
permit.
pull out my Glock because I live in Texas. Who cares? All right, it's so flat. It's boring.
I don't think you understand. In
If you wanna
California,
go-
you can't
start
have
like that.
shit.
If I want to go to a mountain range,
What do you
I have to
mean
go-
there's not anything to do in California, bro? There's so much to do. You got fucking San
Talk about gun-wise.
Yeah.
Gun-wise.
That's why we have had no mass shootings, my guy. All right, that's why.
We've had 3.
Compared to how many other states, and how states have had it.
Some states have 0.
Yeah, cool, because they have gun laws.
Very loose gun
You know what? Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up right now, boys.
Okay.
In the United States.
Look what you started.
Yeah, look what you started, Devin. For fuck's sake. Which state has the most mass shootings? Texas. Texas. Huh? Exactly what you said, Ted.
Good.
It's
I won't be
exactly
in school.
There's that recent Odessa shooting where this guy literally had. I'm pretty sure he had like M4, and he shot up a bar. I think.
All right. Yeah, so yep, that was that.
Alright, where's California in this ranking?
Hold on, let me pull up the. Give me a second, gotta find it. It's got like a list of the most the deadliest mass shootings since 1949.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is it like a top 10 list or is it just a list?
it's just like a list, like Santa Fe, one California shooting was Santa Fe High School. That was 10 people. Condolences to those. So,
Mm-hmm.
the Las Vegas one was probably was the worst one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst one. That was 58 deaths with 851 injuries. 422 from gunfire. That's quite a bit. I'm trying to find it.
But the one in Colorado started it all. Fags.
That's getting bleeped out.
Cut that out.
Oh yeah.
Good. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. One Colorado did start it all. It was like the Colombian high school
All right.
where like two guys have like made their own pipe bombs and everything.
Let's see
Something
here.
like that. Do you guys not know?
No, we do.
Yeah. So let's see here. There's two in Alaska. There's only been one in Hawaii.
And you're laughing.
I'm not, because they have gun laws there. I was laughing.
It's not about the guns.
It is about the guns.
Not
It is.
behind it.
I have a question. What kill? Hands or guns?
Huh?
What kill? People or guns?
Guns.
People.
People. There's always a person behind the trigger.
Actually, mosquitoes are the number one.
He's gonna pull this shit
Yes.
out. He's gonna pull this shit out again.
Right?
No, because
Well, any animal, I'm pretty sure the top three animals that kill us like the most per year. First, it goes dogs. Second, it goes us ourselves, and first, mosquitoes.
okay, enough with the science shit going on there.
It's facts.
Okay, maybe we should probably start moving on.
We maybe should. All right, let's go on to let's just look at some world news. How does that sound? How does that sound? World news. Let's see here. Oh,
Just get back right into it.
all right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, the most notable world news was Hong Kong police opened fire on protesters. That was the big one.
Oh yeah, I've been watching that.
I don't know if you saw that yesterday, but I'll leave like a little snippet of the article. As of yesterday, the anti-China, pro-democracy protests raging in the city-state of Hong Kong have entered into their fourth month, and things are only getting worse. What started as a citizen demonstration protesting a proposed bill that would allow the Chinese government to extradite lawbreakers to mainland China for trial quickly grew into a full-on uprising against Chinese control. All the bill was finally withdrawn. Okay, I don't need to voice your own opinion. And shelved indefinitely at the beginning of last month. The protests continued. So,
Yeah, protests over there are insane. Like they're throwing tear gas at like police. They're like going downtown, like
Yeah.
windows and
That's
stuff.
almost every single protest.
They're
that's true. Yeah.
to like protesters. And then the only reason why that one police officer opened fire was because a guy attacked him. I'm pretty sure he's okay. The guy that attacked him didn't die from the shot, but still, he shot him.
Well, yeah, that's like I feel like that's the case with most protests. Is that it gets to the point where
Yeah.
police have to be called out with riot shields because protests can turn violent that quickly.
Oh yeah, every day. Like you should watch videos over it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But then like you have to look at like China and their ideology is like they're still stuck on like the Maoism kind of era where they're adopting some of like democratic policies, but it's mostly communist China. Everything's centralized. government regulates everything basically over there. So when you see like something like the Hong Kong uprising, then that does draw quite a bit of attention because that's kind of like a separate state, kind of denying China rule. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of, I mean, it'd be interesting to see where this goes. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine China became a democracy.
I think that would be interesting. I think it would be interesting if China did become a democracy, because then where would North Korea go?
Yeah.
'Cause
And
they
what would Russia do as well? Because Russia was the main influencer on China back in the 60s.
But Russia's a democracy now, right?
No, Russia's a quote unquote democracy, but
Yeah. I got
it's-
that. Yeah.
but
I
they,
know.
they still try to control.
Oh yeah.
They still
Definitely.
influence Asian countries. So, but yeah, back when the Soviet Union was the Soviet, back when Russia was the Soviet Union, they influenced China and they kind of basically took over political control of China.
Yeah, North Korea and China, I wouldn't say they're kind of allies because China supplies a lot of their resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I China and Japan. A lot of the Asian countries have come along. They've kind of deny they don't want to. They want to be able to live their own kind of I don't really know how to explain this actually. But yeah, they've come a long way actually.
Who?
So-
North Korea?
No, Asian countries in general, Japan,
Oh yeah.
China, Vietnam, those kind of countries. So
Imagine having a history like them. America's history is boring because America's young, but when it comes to Japan or Mongolia, that stuff is really cool to learn about.
yeah, for real though. Well, that was the news section. I like that news section. We should do that more often.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to sports here real quick. Because actually talking about Japan and China reminded me that we have the Tokyo 2020 Olympics next year. We're probably gonna bring this up quite a bit afterwards.
In Tokyo?
In future episodes of Tokyo 2020, baby. That
Oh.
I will say I've always wanted to go to Tokyo, and if I was to go to Tokyo, I would fucking go to watch the Olympics because I think that's on everybody's bucket list. I'd say the two biggest things are to go watch the Olympics, the Summer and Winter Olympics at some point, and then I also want to go see a World Cup, both men.
And
Oh.
Tokyo, that would be a crazy hell because first of all, you got Tokyo, the most populated city in the world, and then now you have Olympics being held there. So I prefer to wait for the Olympics to be somewhere else, a calmer area.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. So I actually do want to see where the Olympics are going to be held after this, because it was Pyeongchang, South Korea for the Winter Olympics, right? All right, come on, guys.
I don't really watch the Olympics. I just kind of watch highlights of it.
Oh, okay.
I watched
I
a
don't
little
watch
bit
it
of
at all.
Olympics.
Olympics are fun. All right. So I think it went Pyeongchang 2018, Tokyo for 2020. Oh, okay. So then it's Beijing for the 2022 Winter Olympics. Paris for 2024 Summer. I'd like to go to Paris to go.
Oh yeah,
That would be
yeah,
good.
I'm good at that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Then Milan Cortina d'Ampezzo. Man.
Well, that's interesting.
Google Maps. It's in Europe. I want to say it's in. I think it's in Italy. I think it's in Italy. I want to say it's in Italy. I don't need. Stop taking me to booking.com, God damn it. I'm getting all the hotel sites. God damn it. Okay, yeah, it is located in Italy. So that's 2020 Olympics, and then Los Angeles for the 2028 Summer Olympics.
2028.
Yep, so
I might
2028.
have to act too.
So there's that. And then,
Oh,
so that's the Olympics coming up. Future World Cups is a different question. So the Men's World Cup, the next one is in Qatar. I don't think I'm going to go see that. No, I don't.
where's that?
Yeah, I don't.
Qatar.
That's in like the Middle East.
Yeah. Like, you know how you've got, like, Saudi Arabia, like Oman, Yemen, like that kind of stuff? Like, you know,
Okay, yeah, I know it.
it's right off the coast of Saudi Arabia. So
Okay.
it's literally in. I think we can just say this like right now, just bumfuck fucking nowhere.
I'm pretty sure
Definitely leaving that out.
So
it's by the Gulf over. Like, borders it. I forgot what that body of water is called.
what? That's that's over by like Qatar.
Yeah, it's a Gulf. Just because of the Gulf War.
I think it's that's the Red Sea. Yeah, it's the red. No,
Sure.
that's that's not the Red Sea. I think that's the Red Sea.
It's not.
Fuck, I don't know actually. I know what it's called. I know what it's called. I just can't remember the name of it. So that is
Who's
the
got that
next.
vibrator on?
That's men's World Cup. Then the next World Cup after that is that joint host between Canada, Mexico, and U.S.
It's the Persian Gulf. I was gonna say Perusian Gulf.
That's
I know
the
that's
Persian Gulf. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the Red Sea is the one between Africa and Saudi Arabia, I believe.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, world geography question right there. We'll add that to our next segment.
Mm-hmm.
Do like a little quiz. All right, let's look up Women's World Cup. So the 2023 Women's World Cup. All right, hold on. I got to go to the site first. Put it somewhere else. Easily. So it's not been selected yet. But 9 countries have confirmed that they will bid for the 2023 World Cup. Those countries being Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand are going to do a joint bid. Brazil, Colombia, Japan, South Africa, and then South Korea and North Korea in doing a joint bid. So
That could be interesting.
that would be interesting to see. I think I would honestly genuinely like to see what if North Korea and South Korea got the joint bid. I think that's a huge step in a direction politics.
Yeah.
I think if FIFA gives it to them, that's kind of saying hey, listen, I know you've been isolated from the world. North Korea is kind of still pissed about splitting with South Korea, that jazz about the Korean War and stuff like that. But FIFA gives it to them, then that's kind of like a statement saying, hey, listen, let's just let the past be the past. Let's start with bringing out a new future. So I think that would be very beneficial to, just bringing kind of world. I know it's a cliche, but kind of world peace, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it'd be interesting. Well, that'll be coming up next week at least, or maybe some other time. They might have that chosen for us at least. But that'll be the end of this podcast. It was a solid one to say the least to start off with. Like we said again, if you have any questions or comments for us that you'd like us to go over in the next podcast video, to go ahead and leave that in the comments section below. Also, go ahead and follow us at our Instagrams so you can send us messages on that as well. Next time we will have a special guest with us. We don't know who it's going to be yet. So we'll probably, I think I'll probably.
Hopefully they don't ditch us either.
Yeah, hopefully. Fucking fig. We'll have a lot more of the crew with us next time as well. So a lot more people will be showing up then. And I think I'll send out the questions to the special guest the next time, like about Sunday night or so that people can ask until then. But
Okay.
if anything else happens, we'll let you know. And that's going to be it for us tonight. So stay tilted.